Good morning, students. Hope you all are well. Today we will study about acid-base reactions. So what are the acid-base reactions? See the word equation first. Acid plus base gives salt and water. So whenever acid and base reacts, the products are salt and water. See, this is HCl, that is an acid. This is NaOH, a base. HCl dissociates into H ions and Cl ions, H plus and Cl minus ions. NaOH dissociates into Na plus and OH minus ions because they both are in the aqueous form, means dissolved in water. So when they dissociate into ions, these ions react together. This sodium react with chlorine, forming NaCl, that is Na plus and Cl minus, and this is H plus OH H2O. So this is a reaction of acid and base. Whenever acid reacts with base, it forms salt and water. Some more examples of these reactions are given here. This is the same reaction which we have done in the previous slide. HCl plus NaOH gives NaCl plus H2O. Next is H2SO4 plus NaOH. It forms Na2SO4 plus H2O. When sodium hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid, it forms sodium sulfate, that is Na2SO4 plus water, that is H2O. To balance the reaction, you will put 2 here, right? Next is HCl acid. When react with base, that is calcium hydroxide, forms salt, that is calcium chloride, plus water, that is H2O. The next reaction is H2SO4 plus, again this acid reacts with base, that is calcium hydroxide, forms a salt, that is calcium sulfate plus water. So in this way the reactions take place whenever acid reacts with base. It forms salt and water. Next we will learn about the reaction of metallic oxides with acids. Metallic oxides means oxides of metal. So whenever the oxides of metal they react with acid, forms salt and water again. So what is happening here? You can see that products are same as in the reaction of acid base, and one reactant, that is acid, is same. So what is left here? Metal oxide, means it is a base. Or you can say metal oxides are basic in nature, because when it is acting as base, then it reacts with acid here and forms salt and water, right? That is metal oxide. Whichever metal oxide you can take here. Here we have taken CuO, that is copper oxide. You can take even aluminum oxide, zinc oxide, whichever. But the reaction will happen same. If suppose copper oxide reacts with HCl, the formation of product are CuCl2, that is copper chloride plus water. This copper chloride is blue in color. If suppose you are taking zinc oxide, that is ZnO, then it will form zinc chloride plus water, right? So since metallic oxides react with acids to give salts and water, similarly to the reaction of a base and an acid, metallic oxides are said to be basic oxides. So because metallic oxides act as base here, so they are called basic oxides. And even if you will check these metallic oxide with the litmus paper, it will change red litmus to blue, indicates that they are basic in nature. Next is the reaction of a non-metallic oxide with base. Calcium hydroxide, it is a base, reacts with carbon dioxide and produce a salt and water. Again the reaction is same. This is salt, calcium carbonate, water, means the products are similar as the reaction of acid and base. And this is a base, calcium hydroxide, and this is the non-metallic oxide. Carbon is a non-metal, so its oxide is non-metallic oxide, carbon dioxide, right? So means it acts as an acid here, because acid plus base gives salt and water. So if the reaction is again similar to that of the acid and base reaction, so we can conclude that the non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. So always remember, these metallic oxides are basic in nature and non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. If non-metallic oxides you will test with blue litmus paper, you will find that changes to red indicates that it is acidic in nature. Right? So learn all the reactions formulas properly. These all are very important. Thank you.